So here's a fantastically useful teacher tool of mixing up Google Classroom and AI of these chat GPTs to really enhance learning and help teacher out a little bit along the way. Now, I'm going to use these GPTs that I've created from the ECM Tutors website, and I'm going to set it in Google Classroom. You can set it wherever you like, whatever platform you use, but my school uses Google Classroom. Now, I haven't written much for the homework, you can see. Continual revision. I want to stress, I'm not using this in place of ordinary homework. I still very much believe AI isn't there to give really beneficial, complex marking, but it can be used on low-level tasks like knowledge. So I put this as an extra, as a short thing. What I've got here, continual revision, really quick. I put the link to my website and I say regularly, this goes on top of their normal homework, 25 minutes, spend it on the Unit 1 knowledge tester. So the link is there. It goes to my website, ECM Tutors, and they know to scroll down. They know that I'm directing them to this GPT, but you can direct them to any of them. But I wanted to test my Year 10 class on Unit 1 knowledge tester. If they click on that, they need to sign in. But it takes them to this, we say let's go, and it's going to give them 5 questions. They answer those 5 questions, and it's pretty accurate for knowledge, but we're teaching them to be cynical. It's having that information. Now here's the impressive part, the useful part, that they have all of that. I asked them to spend roughly 25, but some are going to spend much longer, some are going to come back. But then it's got this button up here, click share. After they've had the chat, I want to see their chat. That's the most useful part. I don't want to mark it because it's fairly low level marking, but I want to see it. So if I click, like the children know how to do, create link, they then copy that link and then they can post it back into Google Classroom. What that means is when they click, when they click that link, they hand it into me, and I have something like this. That link pops up. I then can click on that. And here we go, it's taking me to their chat. So this is fantastic. This is checking up, is AI giving them the wrong information? How are they using it? Are they spending their time? It gives them the question. I can see what my student has written. They've written the answers here, and it's giving them the marking opportunity. They got that correct. I can look over, yes, correct. I can see here she said opportunity cost, I don't know. Well, I know that this student then doesn't know, but it is giving them the correct answer and an example. Really, really useful. They go through that. That didn't take 25. It says great, but a little bit more. You can see them talking to it. Thank you. Can you give me 5 more? So it gives this student 5 more. She didn't like those ones. Okay, why didn't she like those ones? Maybe she was happy with them. She went through these 5, didn't have the... Then she said, now this is interesting looking at it, give me 5, but can you make them E questions from the IGCSE syllabus? Now, this GPT doesn't give E questions, so that's the sort of thing that I want to monitor as a teacher. This is for knowledge questions, so it's not actually going to throw out, because I've not programmed it in to know about E questions. I know it as a teacher, I talk about it in class, but this GPT doesn't, so I need to let her know. This gives her short questions, knowledge questions like it's programmed to do. Put all 10 questions together, so it's going back to the knowledge ones, and she gives the answers, define scarcity, and it's going through, because this GPT is only testing low-level knowledge things. I can have a look at this, she's talking back and forwards, and I can assess her homework. Not to give a grade, but it keeps me in the loop. Finding that really useful. I can regularly set this every week, and I can just keep checking in on how they're going, learning their knowledge. Really, really useful tool.